Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I uploaded a video, but I'm back with another tutorial for you guys today. This look is completely inspired by Stacey Marie MUA on Instagram. All her looks are phenomenal, and I just scrolled through her page to see what I could be inspired by to create a tutorial for you guys. We're going off of this look today. So I was just scrolling and came across this beautiful look. So I tried my best to recreate it. Come back into focus. Okay. And this is what I got. So I hope you guys like it. If you want to see how I got this look, then please keep on watching. Okay, so to start with the eye, I just used a random concealer to use as a primer and put it all over the lid and blended it with my finger. And now I'm just using the Cover FX translucent powder to set that concealer into place. So the first color I'm using is in the Jaclyn Hill palette, and it's the color Butter. And I'm just using a large blending brush to start that as my transition color. So for my second transition shade, I'm using the color Pooter in the palette, and I guess it's called that because it's like a dusty brownish color. So I'm just using that also on my upper lid area, and that's just building up the color there. Next, I'm using the color Roxanne, which is going to be the shade that goes all over the lid, and I'm using a smaller fluffy brush to do that. When I'm putting the color on the lid, I'm kind of leaving room on the lash line or close to the lash line because that's where my liner is going to go, which is not really necessary, but I was just doing that as I was going. Next, I'm going to use the color Jax, and this is going to go towards the outer corner of my eye. So with the look that I'm going off of by Stacey Marie for this video, she kind of has like the same color scheme going on for majority of the lid, with it just being a bit darker in the outer corner. So that's what I was trying to do here, just kind of create a gradient and have the liner really be the standout, as well as the glitter, which I'm going to put on the lid all over a bit later. But after I'm blending this out, I'm going to move on to liner. So I'm using MAC's gel liner in Black Track, and I'm just starting to put that on the lid and creating like an angle with it as well. So I just switched the gel liner that I was using. Now I'm using the Morphe gel liner in the color Slate, just because it's a little bit darker than MAC's Black Track liner. So now I'm just using the color Abyss in the Jaclyn Hill palette to smudge out the gel liner. With this brush, I'm also bringing the black eyeshadow a little bit higher into the corner to like intensify the cat eye or the angle of the liner, and also darken the outer corner a bit more. And here I'm just re-intensifying the liner close to the lash line with the Morphe eyeliner in Slate. So I'm using the color chip in the palette to create more intensity in the outer corner of the eye because I didn't want it to be completely lost once I applied the glitter to it. So that's just what I'm doing here right before priming the lid with the Too Faced glitter glue. I brought the primer or the glitter glue up really high on the lid because the glitter was kind of spread on majority of the lid in the look that Stacey Marie did. And for the pigment, I'm going to be using number 82 pigment by Inglot Cosmetics. So I just re-intensified the liner because some of it got lost with the glitter. Now I'm using the color Soda Pop to also bring intensity back to the outer corner of the eye. I felt like the colors were getting lost or kept getting lost as I was going along. So that's why I just did a bunch of going back and tweaking. And here I'm using the color Buns in the palette. And this is just to darken the outer corner a bit more and just make everything look like it has a flow and it's not just glitter on the eye with messy black liner. So I'm going to move on to the face for now, and my routine is pretty much the same, so I'm not really going to talk much during this. The only thing that I'm doing different is I'm using the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Golden, and I really do like the concealer. It blended out very nicely and had more coverage than I thought it was going to have. So I used that for the first time, and I really like it.
Sleeper, you won't hear a peep peep. The girl he wants don't seem to want him to. It seems the feelings that she had her through. Cause day and night, the lonely stoner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone through the day and night. The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night. At night, day and night. The lonely stoner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone, some things will never change. The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night. Slow-mo. When the tempo slows up and creates that new. He seems alive though he is feeling blue. The sun is shining, man, he's super cool. The lonely nights, they fade away, he slips into his white Nikes.
So this is also new in my routine. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder in the shade number 25, which is light medium. And I really like the powder. It makes under my eyes feel and look very flawless. It's weird not using a translucent powder under the eye, but I find it kind of also makes it easier for me to contour my nose too. And I really don't have to be bothered with like dusting away the excess. So yeah, after I applied the powder, I pretty much just continued with my routine. So I'm just contouring now with my Morphe palette. So back to the eyes now. I'm just adding the Morphe black gel liner on my waterline, and I'm going to smudge it out with this pencil brush.
Speakers button up as we go. This way and that way, getting past the names. Doesn't really matter. In this life, we're all the same. All along it was a fever. Folks were hot-headed believers. All along it was a fever.
So just doing the final touches on the face, I'm using MAC's Extra Dimension Blush in the shade Telling Glow. And for highlighter, I'm using one of my new favorites. It's Lancome's highlighter. Their dual finish, I believe it's called, and the shade is Sparkling Peach.
Tell me now, you know. Not really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can't live without you. It takes me all the way. I want you to stay.
So for the lip combo that I'm doing, I used a lip liner that I got from the beauty supply store. The brand is called NK, and I used the lipstick by Dose of Colors from the Desi and Katie collection. Now I'm just topping off with some nude gloss by NYX, and I love this gloss. It's been my favorite nude gloss as of lately. And yeah, that pretty much completes the look. I'm going to finish off with some setting spray, and that is it for the tutorial. So I hope you guys enjoyed the look. I hope that it looks similar to the Stacey Marie look. Like I said, I tried my best, but I really do like how it turned out. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video, and thank you guys for watching.